Hello warriors, welcome. I hope you guys can see me. I hope you guys can hear me loud and clear. Do let me know in the chat box. Hi Sai, hi Vinyan, Harsha. Welcome Rishabh. Everyone, come on, mark your attendance. And the best way to mark your attendance is saying hello, greeting each other, putting up a smiley, putting up a heart. And if you're not able to put up anything, just make sure you're in the subscriber mode, you are subscribed to the channel, else you might not be able to chat. Hi Ash, hi Hari Prasad. So this is our major mock test, guys, for all of you. All of you are waiting for it. We have done so many things till now. We have covered so many zero to hero, zero to superhero, one-shot sessions, strategy sessions. Finally, it is time to actually test yourself in this amazing mock test. I have some different kinds of questions. You will love it. Some are decent, some are above average, but that's how you need to prepare, right? In the mock test, you have to have all kinds of variety of questions. So make sure you have a pen and a paper and an open mind. How many of you, all the three things, put up the number 3 in the chat box? All the branches are good in IIT. Once you get IIT, it's everything. Everything is fine. Oh, Vedantu, you are from Pune. High five, bacha. Hello, Khushi. Hi, Sri Krishnan. I hope you're doing good. Hi, Bhargav. Nice to see you. Very good. All the three things are there. Very good, Hema. Very good, Rian. Laddu. I like your name, Laddu. Rishabh also says, hi, Bala Murugan. Thank you. Very nice name you have with hearts and all of that. If you're scoring around 100 in mocks and you're a pro student at Vedantu, what should I focus in a day? If you're scoring 100 in the mock test, that means there are a lot of sure shot topics which you have missed. Make sure you check out my video which I just made and put up yesterday. All the topics which I have told, that will give you more than 95 percentile. Those of you who do not know me, I have done my research from IIT Bombay. I have graduated from NIT Nagpur and I have produced a lot of all India top 2-digit ranks in JEE Mains as well as JEE Advanced. Many of my students are KVPI scholars, so I know what it takes to actually become, a proper ranker student, and I know what it needs to be done in the last few days. So let's begin with the class. I have collected some awesome questions for you. Make sure you do not forget to hit the like button, because that's the way you will get the suggestion from YouTube next time. Not just that, you have to hit the subscribe button so that there are very little chances that you might miss the class. Okay, so let's begin, guys. I am in the Vedantu office right now. Yep. Ash, you're tense. So guys, imagine this. If you do lots and lots of mock tests in the days to come, so many questions you will revise just by attending the test. You might sit at home, you might think, sir, what is the use of attending the class? You might sit at home, you will get demotivated, you will get tensed, you will get nervous, you are not able to solve the problem. Here you will at least see me. You are getting the solution, you are able to think, you are in the jolly mood, you are with everyone here. And you know that, okay, there are others like me also and they are working hard. So that's why I try to attend the live classes. Okay, so guys, I'll be putting up the Telegram, I'll be putting up the PDF in the Telegram channel of ours. So make sure you are a part of it, of course. So let's start with the first question. And here it comes on your screen. I'm definitely going to keep you guys motivated, guys. Don't worry. Every time Shreyas sir is with you. Yep. So here is the first question. Water from pipe is coming at this much rate. If the radius is this much, the Reynolds number is of the order. That means I'm only interested in the power of 10, nothing else. So let's start doing it. You can also start doing it if you're watching it recorded. Make sure you pause the video if you need to, but don't pause it long enough. Okay, so let's start with it. First of all, Reynolds number. What is the formula for Reynolds number? The Reynolds number formula is rho into velocity into the diameter by eta, which is the coefficient of viscosity. Density is known, speed not known, diameter known, viscosity coefficient known. How do I get rid of velocity? Well, velocity, I can write it as the flow rate divided by area. If you recollect, the flow rate is area into velocity. So velocity is rate by area. So it is basically the rate, the volume flow rate into the diameter by area, and eta is also there. Now start putting up everything that you know. Density is 10 to the power 3. The flow rate, what is the flow rate? 100 liters. 100 liters is nothing but 100 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter cube. Yep, 100 into 10 to the power minus 3 per minute. So it is basically 60 over here. Just check this out. It will be 60 correct? And then because I have to make it per second, and then diameter. What is diameter? Diameter is of 10 centimeters. So 10 centimeters means 10 into 10 to the power minus 2. The whole thing divided by area and eta. Area will be pi into radius square. Radius means 0.05 square into eta. Eta is 1 milli PAS, so that's a milli unit. So 10 to the power minus 3. Just check this out. Roughly, what is the power of 10? Roughly, what is the power of 10? See, it should be something like, I don't know, 1 point something, or 2 point something, or 3 point something, or 4 point something. So something, it will not be 0, but something point something into 10 to the power. Just check it out. If you are getting the answer as 10 to the power 4, just check it. Option C. Roughly, you should get something point something into 10 to the power 4. Thank you. Nobody cares for caring about me. Your name is suggesting otherwise. 10 to the power 4, roughly. Umesh, 0 to superhero was not supposed to be done for all the chapters. All the major chapters have been done. If you want to watch, please watch the 0 to hero series. Number 2, there is a JEE live crash course which has just started today. Make sure you join that as well. So both the options are there. Why is the 60 there, Sri Krishna? Look at this. This is per minute. 1 minute is 60 seconds. So to convert it into SI units, I need to divide this by 60 seconds. So first into meter cube. This was meter cube per second. Convert everything into SI. Keep this in mind. Okay. Now this is a brilliant question. Next one. Graph based, but you cannot just judge it so quickly. There are beakers. They contain some liquid and they are cooling down. So cooling down, Newton's law of cooling and all of that. Liquid A has some density and some specific heat. Same thing for B also. Which of the following best describes the graph? We all know whenever you leave something which is very hot in a cold atmosphere, it will slowly cool down. Temperature will gradually cool down and it will reach a steady state. Now, some objects cool faster, some objects cool slower, depending on their mass, density, volume, etc. So, if you think about it, the rate at which rate of heat loss is basically net rate of radiation, correct? Net rate of radiation. Rate at which heat is lost is mc dt, mass into specific heat capacity into change in temperature per unit time. So dt, rate is used, that's why dt. If just heat loss was used, mc delta t will be used. Rate is used, so I have to divide it with time, or I have to calculate it per unit time. That's why that small dt has come. The denominator, that small t is time, capital T is temperature in the numerator. Be careful about it. Now this will be net flow rate of heat will be E sigma A T raised to 4 minus surrounding temperature raised to 4. Now mass is not given, density is given, so I can write this as dt by dt is equal to E sigma A. Mass I can write it as density into volume into C, and here I have T raised to 4 minus Ts raised to 4. Now you only quickly think what and all is same, what and all is different. According to this, identical beakers are there. If the beakers are identical, think about it, the area which is exposed is also same. So area is same, sigma is a constant, E is also going to be same, density is different, volume is I think same, equal volumes, perfect, equal volumes, equal areas, equal heights. So area, height, everything is same, only density and C is different. This is also going to be same. So the rate of flow of the rate of change of temperature dt by dt for A upon dt by dt for B will be inversely proportional to densities and specific heats product. So rho A Ca into rho B Cb. Just do the math and see which one is bigger, which one is smaller. Everything is given, guys. Rho B 10 to the power 3 into 4000. So look at that. It will be 10 to the power 3 into 4000. divided by rho A. Rho is 8 into 10 to the power 2, 8 into 10 to the power 2 into the specific heat, which is 2000. Just check this out and tell me whether this ratio is more than 1 or less than 1. Come on guys, we can check this out right away. This is 4 times, so this is 2. So obviously it is more than 1. C is specific heat capacity. The specific heat capacity C, some books also use the symbol S. That is also okay. Small s you can use. You can also use you can also use C. It's okay. It is definitely more than 1. If it is more than 1, that means the rate at which temperature changes is more for A. The rate at which temperature changes, so dt by dt for A is more. So the slope should be higher. So which graph is true? Think about it, option A. So this will be true. This will not be true because it intersects. No, once they start decreasing, that's it. They will not intersect again. So this point is definitely wrong. This is A is slower, less steep. That is wrong. Here you can see again A and B both are together. No, this is not correct. A and B both and is used. No, one should be A, one should be B. That is not going to be same. So hence you will say option A only is correct. Everybody cool? So what did you learn from this question? The moment you say graph, a lot of people think that even without calculating I can do the question. I don't need any formula, I don't need any maths. But if you notice over here, you need to do some math, you need to apply some physics, you need to find some ratios, you have to do some calculations, then you talk about slopes, and then you understand, oh, A should have a faster rate of cooling. Did you guys love it? Did you guys enjoy this question? Let me know in the chat box. Can we move ahead to the next one? Very good, Rishabh saying +4. Keep a track of whatever things you are getting. Also make a note. See, even if you are not solving, it's okay. At least make a note of those things which you don't know, subtopics which you don't know, or even type of questions which you don't know or you need to work on. So that after the class is over, you know, in the crash course we are giving so many assignments to you, you start solving those questions first. See, just don't blindly solve all the questions. That will take a lot of time, especially for the first attempt. Even if you work 15 hours, still it's going to take some time because you have all the subjects. By second attempt, for sure, you will be able to complete all the assignments. So keep a track of what is going wrong and where. Moving on. There is a catapult. Catapult is where you have some rubber band or elastic body, you pull it and throw a stone. Diameter is given, negligible mass, okay. The boy keeps a stone and you stretch it, and then there is that stone which is released and it moves with speed v. The question is, what is the Young's modulus of the rubber? See, this entire system of this catapult, you have this rubber band, you have that stone, it slowly goes here and it acquires velocity. This is similar to a spring which is compressed. A spring which is compressed, there is a block, and then you leave it and eventually it gets some velocity. Eventually it gets some velocity. What was E there? Oh, E is the emissivity. Oh, E is the emissivity. For black body, emissivity is 1. For a perfectly, absorber, sorry, my bad. For a black body, emissivity is 1. And if it is not a black body, emissivity is going to be less than 1. That's it. Okay. That's what E was, emissivity. High quantity, okay. Newton's law of cooling also you can use, but you should know the constant of proportionality there. Yes, Rishabh, you can do that. Now, whenever you convert it into a spring mass system, remember this spring constant effective is YA by the length of that elastic wire or the elastic rope or that elastic body. So I can say that the elastic potential energy converts itself into the kinetic energy of the stone. So the elastic potential energy will be half k x square, because that's the energy stored in a spring, right? Spring energy is half k x square. Kinetic energy of the stone is half m velocity square. Half gets cancelled. What is k? As per the conversion, you should know this conversion. YA by L is nothing but that conversion factor. Okay, so YA by L is got. Then X, what is X? X is the extension. So basically delta L square is equal to mass into velocity square. Now just have to rearrange this. So Young's modulus will be ml velocity square divided by area into delta L square. Now this delta L is nothing but x. Delta L is nothing but x. As simple as that. Yogesh, I'm not sure what is 10 to the power 6. There is nothing like 10 to the power 6 here. It's just in terms of variable. So mass into length into speed square by area of cross section. The cross sectional area, acha, what will you put A as? You are going to put area as pi d square by 4. Pi d square by 4, correct? Because area is pi r square, diameter is given. So hence it will become 4 m L v square divided by pi d square x square. That is what it is going to be. See if you guys got the answer. Hello INF, thank you so much bacha. For those who are going to give JEE 2023, Sayukta, Rakshit, if you are almost like 60% done with the syllabus, 70% done with the syllabus, then watch it. Else I would say preserve this video. You can probably put it into watch later or something like that and watch it after at least 70% syllabus is done. Before that, if you do it, you might feel that okay, you don't know half of this stuff. Okay. Yes, you can do energy, stress, strain into volume also. That is also fine. But see, why I was talking about this is because there are times where there is an elastic body and you might have to find different things which are very easy to do via spring. Example, time period. What is the time period of SHM? 2 pi under root m by k. If there is an elastic body and it is stretched and it is oscillating, to find the time period, what will you do? Simple. Instead of k, put YA by L. Your job becomes very, very easy. That is the reason why I tell you, you should know the conversion factor. You can many times convert a difficult situation into an easy situation. Got it guys? That's the reason for it. Moving on to the next one. The temperature at which the root mean square velocity of hydrogen equals the escape velocity is how much? Interesting question. Read carefully. All the data points are given. The temperature at which the root mean square velocity of hydrogen, root mean square, RMS, VRMS, try to recollect, it was nothing but 3RT by molecular weight is equal to the escape velocity. Escape velocity is root of 2 radius of the earth into g. These two should be equal, correct, as per the given question. This is equal to this. That means this is equal to this. So forget the root. So should I not just write 3RT by m is equal to 2RG? Won't R and R cancel guys? Won't R and R cancel? Won't R and R cancel? Hema, very good bacha. Hi Anirudh, hi pi. Answer is, I don't know, we'll see. Sir, how do we know we can convert it into a spring, Hema? So basically whenever you have an elastic body, it behaves like a spring. You pull it, leave it, comes back. Spring, pull it, leave it, comes back. So elastic body you stretch by x, you produce a strain, relieve it, it comes back. Same like a spring. So you can convert an elastic body into a string. Yeah, very good. Smart people. This is the silly mistake in exam. A lot of people are going to cancel the R. Don't do that. This R is your gas constant R. This is the radius of the earth wala R. Two different R's. So don't make that stupidity now. So basically the temperature will be 2 times mass, molecular weight into radius of earth into g, the whole thing divided by 3 into the gas constant R. So let's see what it turns out to be. So the temperature will be, I think that's what is asked, right? The temperature, yes. So 2 into molecular weight. Okay, common mistake. A lot of people put molecular weight as 2. That is wrong. What is the molecular weight of hydrogen? In SI units, it's not 2. It is 2 into 10 to the power minus 3. Be careful about that fact. It's always in kg per mole whenever you put it in SI units. Kg. Okay, into radius of the earth. I think that's given 6.4 into 10 to the power 6 into g, which is obviously 10, divided by 3 into 8.3. Acha, so this will become 4 into 6.4 divided by 3 into 8.3 into, this is 10 to the power minus 3, 10 to the power 6, 10 to the power 7, 10 to the power 7, 10 to the power minus 3, 10 to the power 4. Acha guys, 4 into 6 point something, 3 into 8 point something. You reduce this number but increase this number, don't you see that it will be roughly 1? Roughly 1? Yeah, this can come differently, Murgishara Shankar Prasad 01. Yes, don't you see this will be roughly 1. So order is 10 to the power 4. Order is 10 to the power 4 Kelvin. Yes, perfect. Option C. So don't sit and calculate how students waste time, lose time, and how toppers utilize, manipulate, play very smart. They are not going to sit and calculate this. You know, 4 into 6, 24. 3 into 8. Come on guys. Very similar, right? Yeah, I know the decimal is there. Approximately take it. Approximately take it. It is fine only, bacha. Okay, moving on to the next one. Can we go ahead? Okay guys, let's move ahead. Is it enough for revision of 11th? Yes, Anil Kumar, you can. Okay, let's move on. A damped harmonic, simple harmonic oscillator has 5 oscillations per second. The amplitude drops to half its value every 10 seconds. The time it will take to become 1,000th of the original one. Think. Simple harmonic damped oscillator. Basically the oscillation goes like this. If you recollect, it's an exponential decay. Exponential decay. And the amplitude at any time is always the initial amplitude into e to the power minus some constant into time. This is how the function looks like. It's very similar to discharging of a capacitor equation. Any amplitude at any time is initial amplitude, like initial charge, into e to the power some constant with the negative power because it is decaying into the time. Now let's apply this and see what do we get. For frequency of 5 oscillations, 10 oscillations mean how many or how much time. So frequency is 5 hertz. So basically the time period is 1 by 5 seconds. So the time for 10 oscillations, will be 1 by 5 into 10, which is basically 2 seconds. So basically after 2 seconds, the amplitude becomes half its value. So amplitude is half the initial value. That means if the original amplitude was A, it will become A by 2 is equal to A into e to the power minus some constant into the time, which is 2. Okay, A cancels. So 1 by 2 is equal to, bring this down, 1 by e to the power 2k. So basically e to the power 2k is equal to 2. So therefore log of 2 is equal to 2k. Therefore k is equal to ln2 by 2. So I got the value of k. Okay, now I'm going to use this. How? Observe. For the second time, when it becomes 1,000th of the original amplitude. So original amplitude is A, 1,000th is this, is equal to A into e to the power minus that same constant, but time I do not know. Okay, A goes, so 1 by 10 to the power 3 is equal to 1 by e to the power kt, guys. Everybody agrees with this? Simple math. I have brought the negative power below, it became positive. Bring it on the top, e to the power kt is equal to 10 to the power 3. Acha. So take log, so basically ln 10 to the power 3 is equal to kt, and this will become 3 log 10 divided by k. K value is ln2 by 2 is equal to t. So from this I will get t is equal to 2 3s are 6 ln 10 by ln2. Log 10 is roughly 2.3. This is 0.69. Just divide it and see what do you get. 2 6 2s are 12. So it will be slightly more than 12, 13 around. So divided by 0.69. Just check this out. How much are you going to get? Are you going to get it roughly 20 seconds? Very good, Yogesh. Excellent. Very good, Rishabh. Yep, you are going to get it roughly 20 seconds. Very good, guys. You can see that. Excellent. How can you do that approximate calculation? Because you know 6 and 6.9, just imagine this decimal going here. So it's roughly going to be 10 times, like 0.69 into 10, roughly. I know it is not exactly. 0.69 into 10 is 6. Okay, roughly. 10 into 23 is 2.3 is 23. So the closest answer has to be 20 seconds. So you can do that rough calculation. I mean, it's very vague, but it's okay. Cool. Okay, moving on. Next one. Choose the correct statement. Very interesting, very conceptual, formula based. Let's see how many of you can crack it. Those of you who can crack this, I'm proud of you. Guarantee very good score. Don't worry even if you don't crack it, but if you are able to crack this statement question, concepts are very strong in modern physics. Very true, Hatar. Come on, my warriors, come on. I want all the students who are watching this, put up your entire concentration, focus, and try to answer this question. Can we crack JEE by starting preparation from 11th standard? Anil, yes, bacha. I mean, usually students prepare from 11th standard only and crack it. So most of my students have cracked it after starting the preparation from 11th only. Yes, Vedant, Vedant, I know. Maiti ahe mala. Karto mi. Barobar. Come on. C, B. Sure. Decide. Harish saying C, JEE aspirant saying B. Figure it out. Very interesting question. Spy Mad Max saying C, Laddu, Yogesh, everybody saying C. Two particles having same kinetic energy must have same de Broglie wavelength. Okay, I think A and B are very easy to look at because lambda is h by root of 2mk. Even if you accelerate it by the same potential difference, that means k is same, still the problem is the mass is going to be different. If mass is going to be different, lambda will be also different. Hence, even if you take proton and alpha particle, even if the potential difference is basically the same, you will see that they will not have the same de Broglie wavelength. So obviously option A and B are wrong. Two particles having same kinetic energy must have same de Broglie wavelength. Think about it. If they have same kinetic energy, will they have the same de Broglie wavelength? Obviously not. If they have same kinetic energy, their masses are different, then you can clearly see the de Broglie wavelength can be different. It need not be same. It need not be same. Think about it. Mass is different. Then what will you do? De Broglie wavelength is going to be different, like in A and B. Last option. Observe last option. Two particles having different momentum may have same de Broglie wavelength. So lambda is equal to h by p. Two particles having different momentum may have different de Broglie wavelength. Okay, now this is wrong. I'll tell you why. What if a particle has momentum p here and another particle has momentum p here, magnitude wise same, direction wise different, have different momentum only direction wise. This is such a tricky question. So many students get fooled. So many. Did you get fooled? Did you realize why you got fooled? Different direction, but magnitude is same. If magnitude is same, then the de Broglie wavelength will be obviously same. De Broglie wavelength will obviously be same. If magnitude is same, de Broglie wavelength will be same. Direction does not matter. So that is the reason why. The only correct statement is option D. You can see that. Such a brilliant question, na? Such a brilliant question. So, what has happened is, if momentum is different, fine. Lot of people think one particle has 2 kg meter per second, other particle has 5 kg meter per second. It doesn't click initially that, oh, actually this particle also has 2, this particle also has 2, but directions are different. That's why it is called different. They are only saying different momentum. Magnitude or direction they did not mention. So it could be possible that the directions are different, magnitudes are same, because of which the de Broglie wavelength is also same. Hence option D is correct. Hi Shrija. I hope Yogesh it's understood. That's why it's an excellent question and you should attend such classes. And if you loved this question, do not forget to smash the like button down there. If you're not smashing it yet, come on guys, you will be missing so many amazing sessions. YouTube algorithm works that way. Only when you are subscribing and liking, then it will show up our videos, or else you are going to miss our classes. All right, Anil. Hello, Krutika. Welcome aboard. Let's see the next question. Beautiful question again based on graphs. Hello, Bhavitra. There is log of the number and time. The graph shows the number of particles per second versus time of a radioactive element. Interesting. The relationship is between the number of particles and time is what? Interesting. So this is a straight line graph. So how about this? I can say that n in general is n naught e to the power minus lambda t, taking log on both sides. So log of n is log of n naught plus log of e to the power minus lambda t. So actually this log is to the base e. This log is to the base e. So it will be ln n is equal to ln n naught plus, no, actually this will be minus because that negative power will come. So minus lambda t. Now compare. This is basically your y. This is basically your c. This is basically your slope. This is basically your x-axis. Y is mx plus c. That's all. Compare. That's it. Hi Sujay. Hello, another one. Welcome everyone. Now just compare and start answering. What is the y-intercept? It is 3. So basically ln n naught is 3. So basically n naught is e to the power 3. Next thing. The slope is negative. So minus lambda is y, which is minus 3 by, what is that, 60. So basically lambda is equal to 1 by 20. Done. Go back to our original equation, which is this one, and see what do you get. N is equal to e cube, because n naught is e cube into e to the power minus lambda. Lambda is 1 by 20 into t. Now I don't think such options are there, but e is roughly 2.7. So when you cube it, 2 cube is 8, 3 cube is 27. It will come between 8 and 27. In fact, it comes very close to 20 only. Very close to 20. And this will become 1 by 20, which is I think going to be 0.05 of course into t. That's it. Okay. So I think option A should be correct. Yes, it is. Very good, Yogesh. No, Sujay, it is not C, it is A. Hi, Rishabh. Very good, Rishabh. Very good. Excellent A. Did you understand this? Beautiful question. Some calculations here. Logarithm concepts here. Equation of radioactivity is here. Concept of straight line here to understand graph. So, multiple concepts in a single question. Beautiful. Lovely question. Okay. This is another question now on current electricity. Wow, we have diodes as well. And the value of the resistance here equals to how much? I'm not sure whether you are able to see the values mentioned here. This is basically RS, this is IL, this is N times of IL, this is N times of IL, this is VI, and this is VL. Okay, this is what the values are. Okay, this is N times IL, this is N times IL, this is RS, this is IL, and that is VL. Beautiful question, guys. Lot of kids, you know what they do? You know what a lot of kids do? They feel that this is a question on diodes. Oh my god, I don't know anything about diodes. How am I going to do it? They're just going to skip it. See, that is what you should understand. Sometimes the examiners portray the question as something else, but actually it is of something else. It's not what it seems like. It's not what you feel it is. It's actually much simpler than that. See, if I want to find the value of the resistance here, my logic is, if I know the voltage difference here and if I know the current here, I think I can find it. And we know by Ohm's law, voltage difference is current into the resistance. Right, guys? voltage difference here is current into the resistance. Cool. Now what do you think the current is? What do you think the current is? That current splits into two parts, IL and NIL. IL and NIL. So Kirchhoff's current law. So okay. This, I hope my video is visible, guys. Okay. I'm not sure why it's saying this. Okay. Now this is the total voltage. This voltage is across this. This and this are same. This voltage VI is this voltage plus this voltage. This voltage VI is this voltage plus this voltage, and this is VL. So this VI is this plus this. So can I not say this VI is delta V plus VL? So what will be delta V? Think about it. It will be VI minus VL. What is RS? RS is VI minus VL divided by IL common 1 plus N. That's it. How many steps? No, it might not be from previous papers. It could be from my own question bank, or it could be from some other book. It could be from some old paper. It could be from newly created questions. It's a combination of everything. These are hand-picked questions. How beautiful is this? 3 steps, guys. 3 steps. Did you need semiconductor knowledge? Yes or no? Put it up in the chat box. I want to hear it from you. You only tell me, even if you know 0 things about semiconductors, logic gates, diodes, do you need the knowledge of that semiconductor logic gates? Yeah, I think the video is okay for everyone. As you are not a failure, you are learning a lot. You are much ahead than those students who are not attending the class. Imagine those students who are not attending the class, you don't even know what they are not knowing. At least you know what you need to work on. And I'm pretty sure after the class, you're going to open up books, you're going to be using the assignments, you're going to be using the test series, you're going to use the lectures, everything, you're going to utilize all the resources, and you're going to start working on it. Is it a Zener diode? Yes. Only thing you need to know is current, electricity, nothing else you need to know. Very good, guys. Moving on. There is a steady current passing through a linear conductor of non-uniform cross section. So the current in the conductor is, come on, very easy. This is Laddu question. I'm expecting Laddu to definitely do this. Okay, thank God, Bhargav. Is it independent, directly, inversely? Come on, you only figure out. See, when you have a non-uniform cross section, even if the current distributes, the current at any section will be same. Whatever current passes here will be the same current passing here or here or here. So in fact, current should be same. So current won't change. It will be same. So it does not really depend on the cross section. So it is independent. It's not directly. No, it's not B. If the question was on J, J is equal to I by A. When area increases, J decreases. So density will change, but current will not change. If 100 charges pass, then 100 charges will pass through every other section. So it will not be dependent on it. Okay, excellent. Now this question is brilliant. Let us see. Now this kind of question can be the tough one. But the best part is the answer will come in very few lines, I am guessing, because it just feels something weird. You do not know, sir, how to solve. What is this experiment? I have never seen this experiment. Don't worry. Understand what it means. There is a battery, there is a voltmeter, there is a resistor. This is variable resistor, this is a ammeter. In this experiment, you are plotting a graph of the voltmeter's reading versus the ammeter's reading. Do you see 1 point here and 1 point here? Now, that is a straight line. The question is, what is the internal resistance of the cell? Now, does this graph ring a bell from some other chapter? I don't know, you tell me. It's there in semiconductors. Recollect where? There was a graph similar to this. Okay? There was a graph similar to this, and you would have seen one is an open circuit voltage and one is a closed circuit voltage. Understand what it means. Understand the points. Here, when the current is 0, here at this point, the current is 0, that means the resistance is infinite. Resistance is infinite. That's why the current is 0. If the current is 0, whatever the reading of the voltmeter, that itself is the EMF. Whatever is the reading of the voltmeter, that itself is the EMF. So what is the reading? It is Y. So the EMF is just Y, nothing else. Yes, VI graph, voltage versus current graph. Check it out. Open it. Open semiconductors and see. You will notice. Okay, you will notice. Why should I tell you? Okay, next point. Look at the other point which is here. What is so special about this point? The voltage only is 0. At that point, the voltmeter reading is 0. When can be voltmeter reading 0? There is no voltage difference. If there is no voltage difference, that resistor is like a wire. That means the resistance is 0. So across a wire, what is the drop? Never there is a drop, because there is a drop when there is a resistor and there is current. So there is no resistance. And if there is no resistance here, the only resistance in the circuit is this internal resistance small r of this battery. So that current which will flow, will be the total voltage, that voltmeter reading, okay? In fact, it will be EMF. It will be EMF. So it is the voltage divided by the resistance. That means it is R. It will be E by R. Yes or no? Come on guys, think about it. So this point corresponds to I. That I is nothing but X. That I is nothing but X. So now think about it. E by R, if it is equal to X, and this E is nothing but Y. So R will be Y divided by X. That is it. How many steps do I need? Hardly anything. This was just mental analysis, these two things. Only 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 steps, that's all. That's all. You can do by dimensional analysis also. Very good, Rishabh Bhatwal. Very good. Excellent. But the problem will happen if one option was 2y by x, another option is y by 3x. Then you will be stuck. But very good thinking. Dimensional analysis also you can use. Excellent guy. Very good. Very good. This is how you need to think in the exam. If you think like this and if you solve now, nobody will stop you from getting 99.9 percentile, guys. You will be all toppers from VN Light. Moving on to the next question. Let's solve this. Two spheres, different radius, same charge. There's a wire connecting them. So, oops. Let's solve this. So, two spheres, one this one. Same charge, Q. Radius is different, you are connecting a wire. So, where do you think the charge will flow, or none of the above? Figure this out. Come on guys, try this out. Where do you think the charge will flow? Laddu saying A. Acha. From small to large, large to small, no flow, none of the above. Anisha saying B. Check the potential. Voltage is K, Q by R. Here the voltage is nothing but K, Q by different R. Here the radius is big, so the voltage is small. So this is bigger than this. Higher potential, lower potential. Current flows from high to low potential. So the flow of the charges will always be from a high potential to the low potential. Hence it will go from small to large sphere. Beautiful question. Beautiful question. है ना? Small to large. Excellent. Charge flows from. Acha, you know why? What is the difference between option A and option B? What is the difference? You should be like, sir, it's the same thing, small to large, small to large. It feels similar. There is something different. What is different, guys? What is different? Think about it. Many of you also said B because you saw small to large and you immediately marked. Yes, this word always and may. May means there is only a possibility of going. It's not always true. But I just said it is obviously going to happen. Always. You will not find one situation where it will go from this to this, assuming the charges are same. So may flow is wrong. Always is an assertion. May or some condition is like, it depends on certain things. No, it does not depend. It is always true. Hence, that is option A, guys. Yeah. Be careful about the word. So, English. So, thank God you guys are on English channel now. Okay. So, two lenses of power, this and this, contact with each other. The focal length of the combination is, come on, this is an easy one. The reason why I put up this question is many students make a stupid mistake or while calculation in hurry-burry. Yes, you have to read the options very carefully, Bhargav. I'm not sure, Mihir, which number, but yeah. Okay, B. Okay, interesting. Let's have a look. So the net power, what is the net power, guys? Net power is minus 15 plus 5. So that means it will be minus 10 diopters, and power is 1 by focal length. So focal length will be 1 by the power, which is minus 10. This is in meter. So this will be minus 0.1 meter, which is minus 10 centimeter. Minus 10 centimeter. Be careful. It is not option A. It is not option A. It is option B. Right? It's not even option D, guys. Be careful with the sign. Many people forget that sign. They make a mistake. So that's why this question was there. Actually, you know what would be tricky? If instead of minus 20, it was minus 0.1 and here there was plus 0.1. Imagine the evilness in that question. Can you, do you understand how much evil it will be if you put minus 0.1 and plus 0.1? Do you understand why? Because many students will forget to see that this was in meter, not in centimeter. Hai na? So evil. I'm pretty sure if the examiner is, not examiner, the paper setter, if he is very angry, is very frustrated and he wants to take full on, you know, revenge on something, maybe he cannot scold his neighbors or something, he will take revenge on you. He will make these kind of evil options. Hai na? So nice. So evil it will be. Okay. Moving on to the next one. A source emits certain sound of this much hertz, but the listener is hearing 390. So the source is emitting sound of 400 hertz. The listener is getting 390 hertz. The question is, who is moving as per the options? Bharti, even if it does not watch now, I'm pretty sure evilness never dies. You know what happened in 1998 or 1997? There was this IIT JEE Advanced paper, and you know what happened? That paper got leaked. Do you know that story? Some students leaked the paper. And guess what happened after that? After that, that examiner got so angry, he made one of the toughest paper of JEE. He made the toughest paper of JEE. Crazy, no? Crazy, no? That's it. After that, students got so scared. They were like, sorry boss, I'm never going to cheat. I'm never going to leak the paper. Okay, you make whatever paper you make, but please don't make such a paper again. Please don't make it. Yes, Sujay, I do remember you, bacha. Of course, how can I forget? JEE was that time subjective paper. So, you should definitely solve that 1997-1998 paper. Listener has a defective here? No, that's not. Yeah, it would have been tough for everyone, but it becomes so difficult when it is so tough that if it clicks, it clicks. And not many questions are there. Very few questions were there during that time. Not 90 questions and all. Less than 50 questions. 50, 60 questions hardly. So it becomes very difficult when it is very difficult. It clicks, that's it. It's not about being lengthy only. It's about being actually very tough. So yes guys, the listener is moving away from the source, because if you see that the frequency is reducing, obviously they can't move towards each other. Obviously it has to be away. Now either this guy moves or this guy moves away. I do not know that. That's it. Okay. Top marks were 1 in that paper. No, Bhargav. The top marks was -1. Imagine, I got the highest marks, -1. I used to do that. You know, I used to conduct this class test in my coaching, and I used to give negative marks, and negative marks also very nice negative marks, -2, -3 types, and class test or class assignment. Like you take the test at home, you see any book, you see any video, you see any thing, whatever you want, any textbook, you try to solve it, submit it by tomorrow. You can discuss also, no problem. You can discuss the questions also and do it. Next day students used to submit, and then we used to evaluate. Negative marks were also there, and the questions were very tricky. You will not find it in any book. That's it. Highest marks, there was once I had made a test. No, I was not angry, I just made it. Highest marks, -1. Lowest marks, -30, -25 and all of that. It was one crazy thing. You should, yeah. Okay, moving on to the next one. In YDSC setup, the distance between two slits is made 3 times and the slit width is increased 3 times. Then the fringe width will become how many times? Fringe width will become how many times? Beta is lambda d by d, right? Beta is lambda d by d. Think about it. Lambda d by d. Yes or no? Okay. Now, lambda did not change, d did not change, d became 3 times. Obviously, beta will become 1 by 3 times. What is the use of slit width? No use. No use. It is just there to confuse you. It's just there to confuse you. Slit width has no role in fringe width for YDSC setup. It only has role in which type of interference? In which type of interference? Yes, option D is correct. Slit width matters in which interference? Yes, slit width matters in single slit interference. Here in YDSC, the slit width is of no use for beta. For beta, the only difference is when you increase it 3 times, the intensity will increase 3 times. The intensity of light will increase 3 times. That's all. So this is how you need to solve questions, guys. When you solve even the simplest question, try to analyze, oh, why was the data given? Oh, it was of no use. Achha, but where can it be useful? Is it changing something? Oh, but that something is not affecting this. It's changing intensity, but it is not affecting fringe width. So if you do not solve the questions like this, there is no point in solving 1000 questions also. I know many students from morning 7 o'clock till evening 7 o'clock. In the coaching, you have to solve 500 questions, you have to solve 100 questions. Yeah, what is the use? Yeah, I mean, really you are solving dung, you are solving all these questions. What is the use of these questions when you are not analyzing these questions? Think about it. Okay, let's move on. The JEE Live crash course is not for free, bacha, because there is doubt solving, there is test papers, there is assignments, there is in-class doubt solving, live master teachers, all of this. Okay, with recordings, with PDFs. Okay, the cost is I think 8,100. Just check it out after using the discount coupon code SHHPRO. A Polaroid examines 2 adjacent polarized light becomes A and B whose planes of polarization, beautiful question, mutually at right angles. Okay, so there are two lights, let's say light A and light B. They themselves are perpendicular to each other. Okay. Now, in one position of the Polaroid, beam B shows 0 intensity. So, if a beam has to show 0 intensity, that means that Polaroid is arranged perpendicular to B. So, this is the original angle. Is that fine? This was initial. Now, it is turned by 30 degrees from this position. Look at it. It is turned by 30 degrees from this position. That means it has become like this. So this is 30 degrees. This is 60 degrees. Such that the intensity of A and intensity of B becomes equal. You know which law? Malu's law. Yes, Ash. JEE questions will be this much tough only. Malu's law. Remember? Malu's law. All the people from Kerala know this. Malu's law. Yes or no, guys? No? Kidding, guys. Okay. So, intensity of A equals intensity of B. Intensity of A will be initial intensity. Okay. From this, the position polarized shows the of equal intensities. If okay, intensity of A. So IA naught, whatever is the initial intensity, the cos square component will be the intensity which will be coming out of this Polaroid in the turned direction. So if the original intensity was IA naught, so IA naught's cos square 30 will give you IA, because this Polaroid makes 30 degrees with A light. For B, it will be IB naught cos square 60 component. So the question is IA by IB. So IA initial intensity by IB initial intensity will be cos square 60. Cos 60 is half, so 1 by 4. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2, so square it. So it will be 3 by 4. 4 goes, so 1 by 3 will be the answer. 1 by 3 will be the answer. Oh, my bad guys. This is, I'll put IA prime is equal to IB prime. IA prime. This is the final intensity. This is the final intensity. I'll put a prime so that you don't get confused. I know IA by IB, you are thinking then it should be 1:1. I understand, Bhargav. No, this was the final intensity. The original intensity will be 1:3 ratio. The wordings are a little bit different. Is that fine? Is that making sense, everyone? So what is the concept? See, there were two light beams which were perpendicular in plane, because it's given, whose planes of polarization are perpendicular. In the first situation, the green situation, you can see beam B shows zero intensity. That means the plane of polarization and the Polaroid's plane are perpendicular. From here you have turned 30. So A's intensity will be cos square 30 component and B's intensity will be cos square 60 component. That is Malu's law. As simple as that. Okay, next question guys. Let's see if we can solve this. What is it? What does it say? According to Joule's law, H is I square RT, I, R, T, everything is given. The question is, the error in the measurement of H is, the error in the measurement of the heat is. This is a question on units and dimensions. Delta H by H will be the power of I is 2, so put 2, and relative error in current, plus power of resistance is 1, so 1 into delta R by R. Power of time is 1, so 1 into delta T by T. That's it. So 2 into, what is the error in the current? It is 0.3%, so 0.3, plus what is the error in resistance? It is 0.4%. What is the error in time? It is nothing but 0.6%. So 0.4 plus 0.6 is 1, 2 into 0.3 is 1.6, so it will be 0.6, so 0.6 plus 1 is 1.6. So 1.6 should be the answer. Yes, it is there, option B. Very good, Atharv Rajasegarani. Wow, nice name. Very good, Rishabh, very good, Anisha, very good, Sai. Excellente warriors, excellente, proud of you guys. Very good. Okay, so let's move on to next question. Two men are pulling a rope from which a mass is hanging. Both apply force, 100 Newton. What force should they apply so that they make the rope horizontal? Beautiful question. What is the percentile required for ST students to get admission in NIT? I'm not sure exactly, bacha, because it depends from course and it also depends on which NIT you are talking about. But 120, 140 score is good enough generally, if I'm not wrong. 100, 120. These are decent scores. It depends also from which NIT and which IIT you're talking about. Sorry, which branch you're talking about. So think about it. Okay, option B. How much force you need to apply to make it horizontal? If you make the rope horizontal, that means one rope is like this, the knot is here, one rope is like this. You are applying F, and there is some weight which is acting down. Guys, if this happens, no? If this happens, you have created magic, because you guys tell me, F is being balanced by F. F is being balanced by F. W, who is balancing? Who is balancing the weight? You tell me. Who is balancing the weight? Is there anybody who is balancing the weight? Nobody, right? So is it ever possible? Never. It can never happen. Rope can never ever become horizontal, because if it becomes horizontal, where normal? Which normal at this point? Whose normal will come? The normal on this person is on the person, not on the rope. If you draw the FBD of the knot, sorry, if you draw the FBD of that string, who is that force? Nobody. You can never make a rope horizontal. It can become probably like this. Yes, then there will be a component of the force. Then there will be a component of the force which will be balancing the weight. But other than that, if there is no angle, you can never balance it. You can never balance it. Keep this in mind. Got it, guys? Very good. Now, it's very important that from this mock test you realize what are your shortcomings. If one mock test can do this much magic, just imagine, guys, full syllabus, part syllabus, 10 part, 10 full, along with all India rank comparison will do how much magic. Okay, not just this, just imagine you get assignments for each and every chapter, physics, chemistry, maths, and you learn from these questions, and only by solving JEE questions at the last moment, which are handpicked, because you cannot solve all the books, hardly 1 month is remaining, you can't solve. So what if you select questions and solve, and somebody has already done that for you? Okay, even better, what if somebody takes interactive classes with the doubt solving after the class also and in the class also? All of this at a very affordable price, and that's there in your description box. I'll just show it to you right over here. So as you are watching this video, if you just go down a little bit, you will see over here the JEE live crash course in English medium. Yes, it's in pure English medium for all the students who are studying and learning in English. All the 3 subjects, complete revision, 11th and 12th, analyzing progress, tips and tricks strategy sessions, all the assignments, the study material is provided, and all the notes, the PDFs, the recordings are also provided after the live class. Also doubt solving app along with all the strategy sessions that you require. All the classes are in the evening, so that whole day you can practice, attend tests, you can revise, you can study, and in the evening for the evening time, let's say around 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, you attend the classes here. Complete schedule is also mentioned. Teacher names are also there, the best teachers that you can see, and all the results produced by JEE are also mentioned over here. Last year 1500 students cracked JEE Advanced. It's not a joke. So the class has just started, guys. Come on, make sure you check out this link which is there in your description box. Okay, you have to just click buy now. You can enter your details by signing in. It's free of cost, of course, if you want to sign in, but go to the payment gateway, make sure the coupon code SHHPRO is also applied. So this is what I want you to do, guys. Okay, so I'm so happy, guys, you guys have enjoyed this class, and you guys have answered so many questions. You guys have been very, very active. Keep this up. There are more mock tests coming on the way. There will be sure shot, most expected questions. There will be also high weightage questions. Every kind of session is going to come. Stay tuned on VN Lite, the dedicated English medium channel. The JEE 2023 dates approximately will be February end or March, not more than that, unless some new virus comes. How much percentile we should get to score into Ekalavya? You should score 98 percentile at least. Okay, cool, guys. Thank you very much. Be happy, stay motivated, and let's work very hard together in the last few days. So don't lose hope. Just keep coming on VN Lite and attend the mock test. You will learn a lot of things. Okay, that is something that I can assure you, because I am ready to work very hard, but you have to also put in that effort. Okay, guys, take care. Have a great time. Hasta la vista. Bye bye.